Okay, holy moly. First of all, I increased share size. Two things. I increased share size today and I did not do well. And I'm going to go over that with you guys. I have to get better if I'm going to increase share size. I think what I'm doing is I normally I scalp small share size, you know me, small base hits, and they just add up all day, every day. Well, today I took larger share size. I don't know why. Again, like yesterday, I was trying to hold it and it would come down, price would come down. Normally I just get out, just take little scalps. I was trying to hold. I don't know what it is in my brain. So I did very bad. I did negative 140 in Google and negative $232 in Amazon. I'm going to do a video this weekend on all the things I do when this happens. Basically a trader rehab slash risk management video, because I have some really good things that I've learned over the last 3 years, techniques that really help rein me in when this happens. And it really happened big time today. It started yesterday and it continued today. So I'll go over that. Now, earnings, keys, Keys. You know, over the weekend, I was telling you guys that I anticipated a 10% move in the share price. So I took a small swing trade on Friday, right at the close, in my SEP IRA. And today I added just 9 more shares to that. It was all the cash I had. I'll show you how that played out. It played out very well. I was down. I mean, throughout the day, I was down some. I definitely took drawdown, but I left it. And then I played it again in my day trading account, but I played it differently and I was actually up a lot and I got greedy and I held and then I lost. And then finally at the end, I pulled it out here right at the end. And I actually, this time I took larger share size. I'm going to show that to you guys. I did try larger share size on keys. Normally I do 25 shares at earnings. I will show you how I scaled in the last hour of the day, 10 shares at a time as it was going up, just to make sure it was going to continue going up. So I was raising my share price, my average price, but it worked out. And then I scaled out right at the end of the day, right at the close. And I was watching the spread. And as soon as the spread would come down, I would get out 25 shares. So I had 75 shares right when the market closed, and I scaled out into those earnings. And I want to show you that because that's a really good way to be safe. If it would have backed down on me, I would have been 75 shares down. It would have been insane if it would have dropped 10%. So we'll go over that. I think it's real important. All right, guys, let's go check out what I did. And I probably won't have time for a video on Ninja Trader. I doubt it. I only traded in the combine and I lost money, but I can do that in a video tomorrow. Okay, let's go check it out. All right, guys, for those of you who watched Friday's video or the video over the weekend, in both of them, I showed you where I decided to take a swing position, an early entry, basically, on Friday. So I entered Keys, because I knew they had earnings Tuesday, today. And so Friday, right about here, you'll see I took 25 shares. This is in my SEP IRA, 25 shares at $352.28. Now, I knew that could be kind of high if we pull. This is a 5-minute chart. Oh, it's only a 5-minute 2-day. Okay. Well, what you can see here, I wanted to go back so you could see it. I got in at 352.28. The rest of the day it came down. I knew that. Then over the weekend, I had the video where I said, you know, it's probably going to go down, which it did right in here. And then right here on Monday, it continued to decline. I just stayed in it. I didn't worry. It's my SEP IRA. It's a good company. I had done my research, if you remember, and I knew it could probably come up $25 to $30. Then I got on AI and asked AI what they thought, or whoever the computer, whatever, what it saw, bringing together all the analysts, everything. What is the consensus? And it also said there's the options market had 10% implied volatility baked in, and they figured it was going to go up $25 to $30, and it did exactly that. It went here from 339 right here before the close. It went 339 or 340-ish to 383. I mean, that's $40. So it definitely did what it was going to do, but you never know. So you have to play this so safe. So in this account right here, ignore that $60. I'm going to show that to you in the other account where I made a mistake and I should have exited. Okay, so I got in here. I added 9 more shares today. It dumped down this morning and I thought, well, maybe this is a good time to add more. I mean, I pulled up a daily chart and decided that was good. It came down a little bit more, but not much, and then started coming up. And then I just left it here. So this is it. And then I got out immediately way up here. So I kind of ignored it because it's the SEP. And then I went over to the day trading account and day traded it all day today, right in this area, and did very badly and then did very good. So right here, when I calculate these two prices that I got in and when I got out, I made about $612 on this account on the SEP IRA. It shows 919, but that's on the day today, but it doesn't calculate from the time I started the position. And since I cleared out of it, it's really only $600. So do not be fooled by that, or $612. Okay, let's go to the day trading account. All right, in the day trading account, all right, this is a very different story. I did not do so good over here. I did because I ended up with $928.44, but mentally I'm exhausted. I really had to work on this. So let me see first if there's anything pre-market here, because I thought I was playing at pre-market. Oh, okay, you guys, sorry. I edited a little bit here because my platform was so slow and everything was scrunched up so tight. It took me about 3 full minutes to get this just to pull up. So I actually paused the video so that this would have more power to do this. Whatever. I don't understand computers. Okay, let's look at this. Now, what we got here, so this was about 9:30 in the morning my time. I'm in Las Vegas. Market opens at 6:30, so 3 hours in, I decided to take 25 shares here. It was really coming up, and I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, it's just going to keep going up and up and up. This is a 1-minute chart that I've pulled up here. And so I thought, well, maybe it's just going to keep going because sometimes they do. You have no crystal ball. You have no idea. You do not know. Now, I was watching my volume indicator down here, but because the spreads were going up and down and there wasn't a lot of volume, I mean, this stock just doesn't move much. I mean, you're looking at like 1,000 to 3,000 shares every minute. That's nothing. So it's really hard to read this price action. So I got in 25 shares here at $335.39. It instantly comes down and I just waited. And as I felt it was coming back up and it got, see this level right here where it went up and kind of hit here. Once it got past that, and I felt that was now going to be maybe a floor, and it got past it, I started buying again here. And then I was up $60 here. I should have just gotten out, and I didn't. And I waited till about right here. So I was actually down a little bit here. I can't remember how much. I think it was about $50 or so. So anyways, that wasn't good, but I didn't give up. I just decided I'm not going to give up. And instead of going in high share size like 50, I was scaling today, trying, because yesterday I didn't do so good just hitting those high share sizes. So today I did scaling. So I got out right here when I saw it wasn't going to hang in there. It comes down, it comes back up. I decided to get in here and I decided to start scaling because now it's lunchtime, it's power hour. And as it came up here, I have no clue. The 9 is above the 21 EMA, and I have no clue. We're way above VWAP, and I don't know if it's going to come down or not. Don't have a crystal ball. So I decided I'm only going to get in 10. So I get in 10 right here, and I started putting like lines in the sand of where I would get in again, where I would get out if it came back down. So some of these lines are just me as I'm trading and watching price action throughout the day, and I'm marking levels. All right, so I got in 10 there. It came down. I got in 10 more. Started to come up. I added 10 more. So at this point, I had 30. I got out of the 30 right here completely. And then it comes down to here and really starts shooting up. Look at this volume right here, you guys. This is when I knew, bingo, not only are we deep into power hour, but now we're about an hour and a half from the close. And now people are probably getting excited. And you can see through the rest of the day from power hour on, we hung in there with good volume. So I decided I was completely out at this point, and I was down about $40 at that point. So I decided to start scaling in, and I literally just kept taking 10 shares. Looks like I got out here 30 and then started doing it again. I got a little scared because you guys, 30 shares, if it dumps, and this thing was expected to dump 10%, like $30 or go up $30, no way in hell. So I was playing it safe. So I started my 10 share process again. Remember, you can always get out and get back in. And that's what I realized here. Just get out, take my little tiny paper cuts, get out and get back in. So right here, I started scaling back in 10, 10. And from this point, it just kept going up. And I did 10, 10, 10. the very last one I got in at 5, and that gave me 75 shares right here. And at this point, I can't remember what my average was. It was on my screen at the time. And I knew, so average must have been somewhere right in here, right about 340-ish. And that was about where I got in on the SEP IRA on Friday. So I felt pretty comfortable with that. And then you guys look right here at the close. I got to show you why I scaled out. This is really important. So right when we got in this area right here, the spreads went up to like $9. I couldn't even get out at this point. I was going to scale out 3 times, 25 shares each time. I knew that was my plan. But at this point, we had come up some right here and I couldn't get out because the spread was almost $10. Then it dumps because obviously some people got out and it starts dumping and it goes back up and then it dumped way down. And I think that was that $10 spread, a few people trying to get out. I don't really know, but check this out. So right about here, I was up about $200 right here. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take 25 shares out of the 75 off the table. And I caught it right when the spread was, I want to say it was about $1. And that's okay. I thought, okay, I can handle that. So I captured a couple $100 here. Then it dumps down right here. And I wasn't worried because see, we still hadn't announced earnings yet. And then boom, as soon as this hit, you guys, oh my God, it shot up like $30 so fast. I didn't even have time to look down to see what the news was, what they actually made, or if they made money. I didn't care. I scaled out another 25 in this candle. It was probably right in this area. I can look right here. I scaled out 2 more times. So I scaled out at 353 and 365. Damn. So 353, I got out. I scaled out right about here. Got out here. So get out here. And then my last one was 359. Oh my God. It was like right in here. I had put this line in the sand at 359. I knew that's pretty much where I wanted to be sure I got out completely because I didn't know if it would dump. And then look how much money I left on the table. It went from that 359, that was the last time I got out, all the way to 383. I could have made 30 more bucks, 25. But you guys, just play it safe. Man, I was up what? Let's see. I was up $928 at that point. I said, forget it. And then the spreads were really high. And there were times where spreads were $10. I just said, enough of that crap. I'm out. So that was that. Let's go to Google. I had 2 big losers, you guys. I did Google. I lost $140. Look at this mess. I upped my share size. I'm not going to show you every little trade here and on the next one. I just want to show you, I know I did bad. It was horrible. I'm not even going to enlarge it. I was scalping and I was doing 100 shares, 125. Look at this, 200. I started off with 25 to 50 for the longest time. And I told you I wanted to start increasing my share size. Well, 25 to 50, you don't go 100 to 200. It was just stupid. And then I get so deep in the hole. I mean, hundreds of dollars that then I have to keep the share size up just to make it back. So dumb. I lost $140. Dumb. Don't do what I do. Okay, Nvidia was just as dumb, but Nvidia I made 46 cents. By the time I got to 46 cents, I was so exhausted. I said, I'm done. All right, look at this shit. This is just nuts. I mean, I don't even have to enlarge it. You just know it's stupid. And look, the stock pretty much kind of like went up, pulled back, went up. This would have been easy to trade. I started off with 50 and then I just got to 200, 100, there's too much. It's too much. I was freaked out. I had been losing at this point. I was deep in losses and it was affecting me mentally. I should have just stopped. Finally, I got to 46 cents and I said, done. I'm not going to keep trying. Okay, Amazon sucks. This is the worst. Wait till you see this one. $232.48. Are you freaking kidding me? I barely took any trades here. I mean, compared to everything else. I started off good, 25 shares. On Amazon, I started off not bad, although I lost money. And it was just all day losing. I just kept adding to the losses. So I finally got to 232 and said, I'm done. And you guys, I can trade this normally. I trade this. It's fine. I just go in with a couple quick scalps, like something like this. When I see this action and there's news, and there was news on this in Google, and I played it wrong. It just sucked. And Google was the one, let me go back to Google. This is the one I was up $233 at pre-market. I want to show you where you need to not get greedy. This is where I got greedy. Oh my God, move over. Okay, you guys, right in here, Google had news, and I made notes to show you. Okay, Google had news this morning that was killer. It was just nonstop, one after another of news. And I marked a line in the sand as well, like you need to get out here. So I was scaling in, and then here I scaled in even more because of the news. I was down, but I scaled in right up here at the very top, you guys. I was at $233 profit, and I pushed this line in the sand thinking, oh my God, I should just get out right there. I'm so stupid. I just got greedy. And then I put a line in the sand to sell down here. So that was the top. And then it came down and came up. And I thought, no, I'm good. I got $233. I went to get coffee and breakfast. I came back and it was way down here. So I didn't even wait till it got to this line in the sand. I just got out a full 125 shares that I had scaled in because it was stupid. At that point, I had $78 profit. And I still ended with negative 140. I played this so wrong. I need to learn. This was pre-market. So I always think, oh, I have all day. It's fine. The news is good. No, get out. Take your profit. Small base hits, you idiots. I'm the idiot, by the way, when I say that. Just take it. Take the money and stop. It is eventually going to pull back and you just get back in. So I am so angry at myself. Anyways, guys, $1,168.64. Let me know if you ended up trading keys or how you did today. I want to know. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.